Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Let's see. Can everyone hear me? Hello. Can you hear me? Okay. Hello? Someone type in the comments if you can hear me. Great, City. Thank you. Okay, now I can start because I originally said that there were 0 people here. I'm like, I see people. Hello, Denise. Denise was the first one in today. Bright and early at 11:30, waiting for me. Yay. Hello, Larry. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're feeling better today and doing well. Hello, Cindy. There's not a live if we don't have Joe, Denise, and Cindy and Larry because they're the be-alls. They're always here for our lives, so it's always good to see them. They're, I guess, alumni or I forget the word. It escapes me that you're like the highest level alumni. Always here. Hello? Yeah, Denise asked Larry if you're okay. Oh, good. I'm so glad you're better, Larry. Good to see. Let's see. I don't know how busy everyone will be. I posted this last night and came up with this idea. I'm gonna diamond paint. Hey, Audrey. Good morning. I'm glad you're here because next weekend I'm going to be doing the grandmotherly visit to see my grandkids. I haven't seen them all year because we were on trips and then I got sick and then I got better. They got sick and I got sick again. So it's just been a long run. So I am going down there next weekend to Northwest Arkansas. So Audrey, hopefully I can see you. And we are going to my daughter-in-law, my grandkids, and I've invited Audrey to meet us there. Is the Bentonville on the Square, which is pretty much an art. They have like a road that's just artists selling their artwork, and Richard Lorenz and his wife Tina from I guess Be the Bird go every year, and that's where Tim and I saw them a year ago. And I saw a post. Actually, Crashly sent me a post, and I read it again. Hey, Marion, and they are going to be doing this all year through October. So this weekend was canceled. I'm like, oh, I hope it's not this weekend because I'm not going. But it's an ongoing. I wrote him, and it's an ongoing thing. So he said, we'd love to see you come by, and hopefully it's not canceled due to weather. So I'm like, okay. So that's an exciting thing. We're going to see Richard Lorenz and see what, do a little thing. We'll do a Facebook Live and go live and see that, and we'll be meeting them. So be tuning in to your Facebook next Saturday morning. So that's kind of exciting. I look forward to seeing Richard and Tina again. Last year we gave them a writing pen. I happened to find an extra special delivery blank, so you never know what us leopards might do. Maybe we'll give them another one, so they each have their own pen from us. So that'll be fun. So Marion, Marion is in town. I'm hoping that I can sneak away and go maybe grab a drink or something, not an alcoholic drink, but just a regular drink. And later on this afternoon, I'm keeping in touch with Marion. Marion's daughter lives right near us. And so when she comes into town, she usually lets me know. But I will see her in 2 weeks at the Mingle in the Mitten. So that's exciting. Well, it looks like everyone is here. So today I decided that, with the event going on, I was going to diamond paint finally on my canvas. So I've been working on because I has my leg procedure. So I was on the couch this week, walking around a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. It went fine. It was very minor, really. But he wanted me to kind of rest and go rest and walk, and all that stuff. So I was working on a Amazon kit that is Disney from Diamond Art Club, Mulan, and I got to one point and I need 10 drills of one color. And I did sort of find the color, but it's a different company, and it was in all the stash of drills that everyone has sent. And I found the color, but it's those drills are a little bit bigger than the Diamond Art Club ones, which is interesting. So I don't know where they came from. It was probably a small shop type thing, and what company in China it came from, but it didn't work. So I'm like, well, I'll write to Diamond Art Club and send them my receipt for Amazon and do that. And I was able to find that. So I was able, they said, yes, we'll send them right out. So they'll come eventually. So that painting won't be done. I watched Katie from Diamond and Washi, and she had the same issue. But I thought, well, maybe since I got mine later than her, they fixed the problem. Obviously not. So I couldn't finish it. So I will finish it eventually and then show you all that one. But that was when I started before the event. And I just was like, okay, I'm on the couch. It's small. My canvas here is too big for the couch. So it kind of seems kind of neglected. But I've been busy doing everything for the event. I hope everyone, if you are in the event, are enjoying it. I'm having a great fun. Hey, Charlotte. I saw you on Derek with Diamonds Live. I was just kind of lurking, but I saw you over there. I'm like, I know her. So neat. And Derek with Diamonds lives not far from where my oldest son was born, and Tim and I were stationed for a short time. So I know exactly where he's at. The Walmart he's at, I'd been in a long time ago when I had baby and stroller. So it's kind of neat. But anyway, let's see. So I decided who wants to diamond paint? Of course, everyone wants to diamond paint. This is a great idea for you to diamond paint. Oh, the leopards are going live. I got to go watch them and diamond paint. So now you can diamond paint. So that's what we're going to do today. So we're just going to diamond paint, chit chat for about an hour. And if anyone has anything they want to bring up or how they're doing on their canvas. A lot of people are finishing their canvases. And when I was planning the event, I thought, well, someone said it's only 4 weeks. I'm like, yeah. So she goes, is that enough time? I'm like, well, maybe not. Some of these canvases are big. Everyone is having so much fun and loves Mrs. Butter D and they have so many canvases. They are just going to town. So there's a lot of people starting their second canvas already in week 3. And we're finishing up week 3. You have until tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Time. And for those of you in a different time zone, Eastern Time, that would be 3 p.m. Mountain Time, that would be 1 p.m. And Pacific Time, that would be 12 noon. So you have until then. I don't like immediately shut it off, so don't panic. It's like it's 1 minute to 2. I got to get it in. Don't worry. I kind of let it sit there for a short time, but not all day, but a couple hours. So if you can post it, then you're still in. We're fairly chill here. This is just an event to do Mrs. Butterdy's canvases. I have many of her canvases and never really done one, but I have them all. And so I thought this was a good time to do it. Let's do it in an event. So we have some great sponsors, and they are just very appreciative of the reception their items have gotten, and you're loving their items that they designed for this event. So it's super fun. I have a few of them here. Here is the Creations Moran tray made by Creations Moran. They took the artist room painting and painted right on that. And then it says, be a little artsy with Mrs. Butter D. If anyone was on our Monday live last week, we thought, oh, let's put the header of the event behind us. Well, it's green screen. So anything that makes green didn't show. So here it is, in case you have not seen it yet. And then we have a couple of, I have another cover minder, but here's one of the cover minders from Crafts with Crashly that they made to go with the event, as well as this release paper. And Crash with Crashly, please support her shop. With all that's going on, a lot of people are hesitant, but they make everything here in the U.S., so they could definitely use your support. She's added a couple of more prints to Mrs. Butter D collection, they have actually signed her and are licensed to use her artwork for many of her artwork. And she did a Wizard of Oz one. There is a Wizard of Oz event coming up, so you might want to use it for that, or you might love the Wizard of Oz and do it all year long. There is some release paper for that. And so if you grab a few at the beginning of the event or before the event, go back and visit. They are there. I did post them in the group, in the Facebook group. So go check those out and support her. I'm waiting for my order to get here. So hopefully it will arrive. We have Be a Little Artsy here. This is part of the grand prize from Shire Creations, Shire Shenanigans, I'm sorry. And so that was what she designed. It's a cover minder, a wooden cover minder, and it has an art palette. So that there's an Etsy shop on the sponsor list. So anyone can purchase any of those things. It's in her shop, so you can just, you don't have to be in the event to get those or any of these things. You just have to just hear me talk about it, because you can join the group, and we're kind of laid back here because there's not everyone is posting, not everyone finished for the week, and we have new people joining all the time. So you don't have to wait. You can join anytime during the event as well. So don't think, well, I didn't get to start on April 1st. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter when you join. Just join. Just post your photo. And if you are starting, fill a participation form out. And that is just to give us your address and contact information. Makes it easy for me to get your information to the sponsor whose item you won in the prize, and get it out to you quickly so you can possibly buy some items that you can use during the event and ongoing. And it supports them during this kind of unforeseen time. But we just go by there, support those shops, because if you read what they're doing, they're still, that are diamond painting shops, they are still trying to work something out that can keep their business going. So they all have different other items in their shop. Read what's up at the top and do that. Hello, Melissa, welcome in. Good. That's what this was all about. Just your diamond painting. Listen to me and see all that. But I did want to show an item that I've not got to show. I've showed it before on Thrilling Thursdays or when we did Wild Wednesdays. These are my pens. This is from Diamond Pen Pal. This is their value pen. So, and it has the roll stop. Very reasonably priced. They're doing it this year, their line, for a birthstone. So they have January, February, March, and April up. So if your birthday's in there, you can get a pen that kind of matches that color scheme. I have January and March so far. I didn't get February. It's purple, obviously, for amethyst. And then April is for diamond. So it's like a white clear. It's very nice. And it's just very similar to this here. Very nice. And it has the roll stop. So it will roll. So if you like that, and it's reasonable, because some people can't afford, like, their pens are pretty pricey, right around, they're right around the same price as us. But they wanted something that other people could try their pens out, and that's what this line is for. So it's pretty neat. So that's that pen. And this is a Castaway Creations blank. It was one of their Easter blanks in our most recent drop. And this is the My Shell Delight turn with 2 Cheerios and sort of like a swoop in the middle. So it kind of lays on the middle. It's very nice. If you don't like a lot of bumps in the middle when you're doing it, these end ones don't hit. And this is about 5.5 inches long, 5.25, very regular size. So very, very easy. So those are my pens. And this is a box that Tim came up with, more for hold pens, but someone mentioned when we were doing with our members live, could you fit some art dot containers in there? And Tim measured it. Do you have an art dot container? Oh yeah, I've got about 3 boxes of them, or container holders of them. So I gave them to him. He measured it and fit that. So these will hold, as you know, some of the art dot boxes are huge. I'm doing one with Mrs. Butter D. This is huge. This will fit on my table. And you don't want to have that. So, and then you have them, and then you don't put the top on and it knocks over. So we came up with this. We can personalize it. It's priced at $25, but we give you an instant $10 coupon because we're still seeing if people like it. You can we send it to you in parts, and there are kind of instructions in the listing on how to put it together. It's pretty simple, and you can use stain them. You can put stickers on them if you don't want it personalized. There's a slight charge for us to personalize it any font you want. This is just a sample. And then it has it on all three sides, and on the back side, it has our logo on the back. And you can put your pens in here or more art dot containers, however you want, but it doesn't take up much space, and it's just like that. Pretty neat. So it's on the website under accessories, and it's just a little box. We also have a tray holder in there as well to hold either your trinket trays or your drill trays if you use a lot of the bigger ones and have a lot of trays. Mine is not full for what I have, but that is what is available. So, and then we have our beautiful trinket tray by TTT After Dark, and she is posting, follow the Facebook group. She dropped a couple of cover minders and some other things in there along with this that would go with this tray. So check that out. She's going to be dropping it today. So keep an eye out on her Etsy shop. That's Ashley. It will really help her and her family out. That is why she does this business. Extremely talented with resin. I know a couple of you out there might have gotten this, but this is the tray. She has 5 more left of this tray, and then they are gone forever. But this is the Be a Little Artsy Mrs. Butterdee tray, and it comes with a heart cover minder with it that matches. And we have one as a prize in the event. So stay tuned. Don't know when we'll do that one, but we have one extra for the event. And then we have a couple other things I'm letting people know who are new and haven't seen some of the items up close. Here's the cover minder that goes with that there. So you get one of these beautiful heart cover minders with that. And then Crashly has a cup as well in our header with all the artwork there. And you can get a tumbler if you want. And then we have some gifts for Mrs. Butterdee. We have an embellishment pack for Artsy Girl. I do have that canvas. I was going to do it and then changed my mind. And she, Tima, over at DP with Sparklers, who is a sponsor, there is a coupon code. If you want to use that, you can buy them in a set, or you can go in on the paper and go and buy them individually. Then if you do that, you will get the discount code will activate for our event. She has Art Shop, Underwater Train, and Artsy Girl so far. So, but you could do your own thing with her embellishments as well. So that is one of those. And then we have from Craft Inspirations, Nat over there. She has a, which she's donating this for, one of these for the grand prize. So this is her rendition of Be a Little Artsy. It's a little Ghibli girl because she knows I like Asian stuff. And there's a painter, and then there's 2 little leopards for me and Tim, and then the Artsy Girl. I thought that was such an original design. It's a longer tray than this one by Ashley. It's a little bit bigger, longer, beautiful tray though. And these, she has a coupon code as well, I believe. And also she is giving a gift card and for the weekly prizes, and then this will be offered as part of the grand prize. So I will just send the name of the winner. And she also offers a pen. So she does do pens, and she does a very good job in just a new shop starting out. So very nice. So that is as part of the grand prize. And Mrs. Butterdee put some new items in her shop. So she has a coupon, I believe, if you are on her mailing list or in her Patreon. We do have a few things in here. We're giving away a mouse pad, keychain. We have some other items in here from her. There's a few others. I think a notepad. Some of these are mine in here. And I bought some extras of the things, so depending on how fast they get here, I will have some more prizes that I purchased for the event. So I know what I bought. So if we offer it up and it's not here, I will send it to you when it does get here. But she does have some bookmarks in her shop. That was super cute. I got that last time she had a sale. And then she has stickers, which she designed some new stickers for the shop this time around. These are just some of the ones that I got. So she does offer stickers if you like to collect stickers of just some other things that she's done. So it's just this one is Ocean Waves. And this one, I forget what this one was. Might have been just included in the packet. And then she has this pretty girl with that kind of reflective stuff. And then let's see. And here's one of the witches. She has some zodiac witches. She has some coloring books. And then she also has this notepad, which will be part of the prize as well. So that's kind of neat. Little notepad. So she has lots of neat things in her shop. And she just put up some washi yesterday. I don't know how much is left, but you can go to mrsbutterd.com and check that out. And if anybody needs the coupon code, let me know. That is in the group. So please message me personally. And if you're in the group, in the Facebook group, in the event, I'll give you the code. If it's not, I don't know if it's a worldwide thing, but I will share it with you for that. So you can save 15% on your order, which saves you shipping because it is coming from international. And it came pretty quick the last time. It just depends on how shipping is with mail and all that stuff internationally. So that's that. And this is our tray by Yellow Dog Designs. Pretty neat. And great tray, beautiful tray. This is their standard little size. They also have narrower ones, which I don't have one here, I don't think, in this room. No, I don't. And so it's just like in half, and it's smaller. And for those that hold their trays, it's good. I like their trays. They're kind of deep as well. Everybody makes a good tray. It's really hard to say. I picked 3 of my most favorite ones that I use the most. I also do like Firefly, but they were doing another event I knew of, so I didn't ask them to sponsor. I didn't want too much from them. And then we have the Bijou Bliss tray, which I have 3 more left to give away. I have 2 Yellow Dog trays to give away, and I have about 7 more of these to give away. So lots of great prizes and gift cards and all kinds of things. So please participate. So and a lot of people, Diamond Pen Pal, Blanks by DPP did a fabulous job creating some pens for this event. This was the one she did for Love, Music, and Family. And that was this one here. They just nailed the colors on that. And this was a new design that Tim did. And I was sort of like, I'm going to try this on your pen. And it's great. You hold it like this. The rings don't hit you. Very great. This is our baseball bat end for anyone that wants to know that. And that's kind of that kind of thing. So, here's the narrow tray. Haha. I was keeping things, and I was teaching my son Kevin to diamond paint, and those were and showing him how to multi-place it, and those were ones, and he just didn't clean them out. So this is the end. It does come with a stopper. It's over there somewhere. But this is the narrow tray, and it's great, and it has the little lip, which is what I like. So that is that. Oh, here's some of her. Yeah. No, this is a different company. That's it. But this is the underwater train blank. This is the chubby blank. So if you like thick pens, what's great about Blanks by DPP, they make chubbier blanks, which helps us be able to give you a really nice baseball bat end and a chubby thing as well. So it's nice. So this is the underwater train blank. Beautiful. They did a stunning job on all the blanks. and she had one for mermaid bedroom as well. So she had 3 she made for us. So you can message her in the group or send her a Facebook message or through their Etsy shop if you're still interested in any of those as well. So that's it. So let's get diamond painting. And let's check the chat here. I've neglected the chat. So let's see. Uh, we have Audrey. That's where I left off. Hello, Marion. Good to see you here. Sherilyn, and we have Melissa, which I saw. There's the sassy diamond painter. Caden is on his last section. That he can go. There are a few more, I think, left on the Diamond Art Club. They did restock some for the event, which I thought was thank you, Diamond Art Club, for doing so. We appreciate that. Let me just go back and look at the restocks. See if it's low stock. I might have to just go to home and see back in stock. Let's see. They don't show them all. I think they don't show all of it. Let's just go take a look real quick. I'm looking on my phone because that's the easiest way. Let's see here. What is everyone working on? Oh, apparently I can't type either. That's lovely. So there was some really good paintings today that released. Oh, here it is. Let's see. We still have some makeup routine, which is the one I am working on here, available. Here for the food is still in stock. And that is it. The rest have all sold out. They did restock Hades and Persephone for a short bit. And I believe Art Shop for a bit. Or Artist Room, one of them, I can't remember. They're all sold out. So the only ones left, if you wanted to participate and don't have those 2 kits, it's Makeup Routine and I'm Here for the Food. Those are still available as restocks. So you can still grab a painting if you don't have that one. So that is that. So on your last section, I can't wait to see it in this week's post if you have already posted. So I would love to see that. Kate is doing Hades and Persephone, if I'm not mistaken. And I know Melissa was doing Halloween Bedroom. And then Sherilyn, I'm down to my last row of the Artist Room, switched to Endless Cheese for a bit. Yeah, it's fun to switch back and forth. I've been doing that too. That's what's nice about the 8-week. You're not like, oh my gosh, I gotta do this. And sometimes there's a lot of events. When I started really getting into diamond painting 2 years ago, it was like once a month. Well, someone's doing one in May, so I guess I'll do mine in June. But now it's like multiple events are going on this whole time, going the whole month. There's a couple of going on April through May. Some are just only April and some are just only May as well. And that is kind of exciting. And we will be co-hosting with Crafting and Crime Daily on an event this summer. So look for us to pop up again. So it should be fun. But hopefully all those at an event that are having a good time. So let's just get diamond painting. Now that I've talked everybody's ear off, but I don't know what people know and what people get to see. And if you have any questions about any of the things, the sponsors, please let me know, and I'll be glad to answer it. I check in there a couple times a day. So we have had some more people join as well. The nice thing about Yellow Dog Trays is if you like this like little Y is what I call it, this is their new stopper. They have their old stopper, which some people told them they liked it. So they do include their old stopper, which is just like this, which gives you a more of this to use. But personally myself, I like this one. So that's the one I use a lot. They have this little lip back here, and they seem to fall into the lines very well. So, and it's a nice size, and it's a beautiful design. Carrie and Doug did a fabulous job on it as well. So hopefully we'll see some more from them. And they said they would be interested in partnering with us in the future. So we shall see. But I have to push my canvas way up to be able to, so you guys can see what I'm doing. I also have, which I kind of want to show this because I get asked this, e-pens. So this is the Pic Mondu, which is one of the different ones you can get on Amazon. This is where I got this. And I got one, and I wanted to take the pen off because I didn't want the pen. Couldn't get the pen off. It was like it came with with it, and that was it. That is all you got with it. And so you couldn't get any other pen put on it. So I'm like, well, this is no good, because they had sold out of these because Rachel Ray showed it on her channel. And I'm like, dang it, I missed it. They restocked them. And so I put the other one back because I was going to return it anyway. And I returned it to Amazon, and I got this one. And I got purple because I like pink, purple, and teal. So I got the purple one. Now, which is nice, you can pick any blank that you would like and make it an e-pen. So this was one I chose. And if you were on the live last night with Tim, he turned another customer's pen, Melissa's pen, just into a regular blank. But this is the blank. It's the pink glittery blank from Blanks by DPP. Very pretty. And you can interchange your pens. So this is a 5-inch with a baseball bat, my finger grip size, which is about a 2, I think 2 inches, I believe, or 2 1/4, something like that, which is a 0.61, 0.62. So if you're kind of on the fence and not sure, that's what this size is there. So, and then let's see, we have another one that Tim made because we tried it with screw-in tips. So the screw-in tip that will work with this, anyone from, you have to check the AliExpress ones. Let's see if I have them here. Nope, I still have them here. But the AliExpress ones I don't think will work because you need to be sure, and just check this with if you do use a different screw-in tip. Oop. Am I taking it? Okay. Yeah, there it is. So there is the screw-in tip threaded inside that Tim will put in your pen, either on one end or two, depending on what you would like. For this pen, you can't do it in the bottom end because then the hose won't go there. And you might be able to see it, but it goes all the way through. He drills the pen all the way through there. And then here's your screw-in tip. This is the Diamond Art Club single placer, not the twist and pick. That tip will not work because it's not as thick as the end. It's a lot thicker and won't fit in there. So just be sure you're using the regular one. I'll look it up and give you the exact name of it. And then this is the screw-in. And then as long as there's a hole and you can see all the way through to the end, and you probably can't see it here, but there's a whole little tiny hole. I don't know if it will focus good enough for that. There it is. You can see that little tiny hole way down there. Then the vacuum can go through that and get air to the pen. And so we also include O-rings when you get them from us. Why, Carrie, do you do that? Because if you don't, you'll keep on turning and turning and turning, and you'll strip out your threads. So we put that, we include that in a little packet with our business card and a treat. And I put on the bag, these are your O-rings. So if you have 8 pens with both ends, that's 20, that's 16. You'll need 16 O-rings, which we will give you. You can also buy them on Amazon as well. There it is. I knew I had it. So here is the difference. Let me take this off again so I can show you the difference. So this is an AliExpress tip. which works fine on a regular pen. You can use them. I have them. I tested it out. It does work. But do you see the difference? There's a hole here, and there's not here. It just ends flat. So a screw-in tip for another company might not work. So Diamond Art Club still has these on there and might even be on one of their original pens, but it's not the twist and pick. Twist and what is that called? I never can remember. If anyone can tell me faster than I can find it, I will tell you what that is. I'm sure many of you know faster than me because I don't use it. But it's with their putty. Let's see, accessories. Of course, I can't find it. Let's go to tips. So it is Forever Steel tips. Let's see. It is. You would like to be sure and get stainless steel threaded. You don't want to get the twist on for the twist on pens. So that is that the one? Hold on, I gotta find the end. Okay, so it's sold out right now. It is the Forever Stainless Steel Single Placer Diamond Painting Pen Tip. This is the one you want. This is the one I have. This is just the regular one, but there is one for threaded, and that's the one you want. This one is probably discontinued because they don't want you to use that one. They want you to use threaded pens. But that is this? No, it's the same one. No, here it is. There it is. I knew I had it. So that's the one I had. Threaded stainless steel single head placer for twist on pens. So that's just the single placer. It's not the other one. I don't think. Now I'm totally confused. But you don't want the one that's the twisted pen that comes with the I will show you. Oh, I have tons of those Diamond Art Club kits here. But that's the one that you can use a metal screw-in tip with your vacuum. Of course, I had tons of them here. Right now. I'm redoing my craft room, so it's quite a disarray. But it's the twist-on one that comes in the pen kit that won't work. So this one will work, and we'll show you. And then you just put that on like that, and you turn it on, and you'll hear a little humming noise. And this, you can have multiple e-pens. And there's an option when you order and have your pen turned by us you want an e-painter pen. That will let Tim know that he needs to drill all the way through to the end. So a full big hole right down the middle. So you can have the option to put your vacuum on and it will suck it up. The other night, I think a week ago, we had a WIP and chat, and Tim's like, I can't get this wax. I said, do you want my e-painter? And he did. And so he used that, and he's like, oh, this is great. And you don't have to, as Joe says, you don't have to argue with wax or putty or glue dots or whatever you want to do. I got it for ABs, but there's no reason you couldn't use it for anything else. So let's just show. Ooh, we're getting a little excited here. So then you take, and someone said, what about the hose? You just have to figure out what works for you as far as how far you want to go with it. And then you just pick it up. You pick up the drill. It's already flat there, and you just stick it down very easily. And you're not sitting there trying to stab it. Oh, I'm out of wax. Oh, I'm out of glue dots. It's great for all drills. And you can still have a nice pen and not have a stick pen. And I'm really it really helps with the speed of how fast you can diamond paint, because you're not, it sometimes doesn't get all the way on there. It's like holding on by a thread, but it just depends on how fast you grab. And that's that. And this is a mini diamond painter pen. It was a blank that the end sort of the lathe ate it or something. I don't know. He had a shorter one, and this was one that we had made last year that was Majesty Magic left over. So here we are. This was Majesty Magic, which went with Majesty for the Dakotathon, which is going on right now, hosted by Kara, the principal painter, and Rochelle from Bring It Up, and Mysteria Diamonds, Brandy, and Alyssa, the Dime Paint Account. Those 4 ladies are doing that. So there's a beautiful painting that came out today for Dakotathon, or for Dakota. It was the Rainbow Bridge. It's absolutely stunning. If you ever had a pet, the way she captured that girl and the way Diamond Art Club rendered it is absolutely beautiful. And I'm sure we all have pets and we've lost pets and they mean a lot to us. And looking at that painting, I remember other dogs my first dog, when it passed away, I was devastated. I was walking and he had a heart attack, walking him, and he had a heart attack in the street. And he was just like, he had passed away. It was that fast. And I couldn't do it. This 16-year-old kid is screaming in the street, help me, because I saw people hearing me cry and looking out their window. They just looked at me. And so I'm like, great. So I tried to carry him. I had a broken arm. So I tried to get that, and it was just difficult. So, that was devastating to me. That was my first pet I ever had and first pet ever lost. And I was 16 and I was just devastated. I wanted another dog, and my mom was upset, and she's like, no more animals. Nope. So I'm like, oh, okay. And after I had moved away and gone to college, my mom got my brother a dog if he would pass his classes for the semester. And he did. And we have a dog, just so you know. I go, what kind is it? She goes, oh, you'll see when you get here. I'm like, okay. It was a Dalmatian. And I was like, oh, what's its name? Oh, immediately I think of Pongo and Perdita from 101 Dalmatians. And it was Cookie. My brother named it because it looked like a chocolate chip cookie, which he did. She did. She had beautiful spotting and just a gorgeous dog, wonderful dog. But, we got her from the rescue and she had some issues. Nothing bad. She just didn't like the vacuum, didn't like certain people, didn't, back then, you didn't pump your own gas. And she didn't like the gas man pumping the gas coming by the car. And so she would go, and so, oh, goodness. But she loved to ride in the car. And in fact, we had her when Tim and I got engaged, and Tim had seen her, and Tim had a pickup truck, and she just loved to ride in the back of his truck. Dogs love trucks. They do. And so that was, and that dog ended up having some issues and got old. And it was, they were putting her on medication and she just wasn't doing well. And, she didn't have the joy. So we had to put her down. My mom got other Dalmatians. They weren't like her, but she had 2 and it was too much for my mom. So the neighbors wanted the other dog. So they wanted a pet. And so my mom offered that one to them, just, give her a good home. And they ended up moving away, going back to France, and the dog went with them. So, and that was Katie and Mikey. I don't know why my mother named them that, but that's what they were. And Katie did not like my middle son. For some reason, he was very scared of it because he was little and she was big. And she sensed that. And she was very jealous of him hugging my mom and just did not like that. So I don't know why she didn't. But you know, I don't know what happened with her. Just one day she wasn't doing well. I think my parents were going back and forth to Florida, and so my mom gave it to her sister, and they took the dog because they had a lot of property and stuff um, for a while. So I don't know whatever happened to her as well. But in that painting is a rabbit. And when Dakota was painting that, she asked in the group, the Dakota Hobby group, has anyone, any pet ideas that I'm not, any pets that you've had that I'm missing that went over the Rainbow Bridge? And there was a bearded, I don't know, if Steph is listening, I don't know if I'm saying this right. I think it's an iguana, but there's one of those in there. There is a German Shepherd dog and I think a golden retriever or a Labrador. I'm not sure which. And there's a cat walking across the top. There's a bird flying overhead. There is a turtle, and there's a little rabbit in there. And I told her I used to raise rabbits and they don't have a very big lifespan. And it was very sad when one of them, especially one that had been around a while, passed away. And so that was very hard to say goodbye to them. And so she put the bunny in there. So I don't know if it was me or someone else may have said that, but that was kind of neat to see that in there. And it's beautiful. The face is rendered gorgeous and really captures the sadness of the little girl having to say goodbye, and the dog is like holding her like, don't worry, it's my time to go. So sorry. It's just a moving piece, and I love a lot of Dakota's work, but this one was one that, oh gosh, I gotta have it. And the rainbow's beautiful. I'm sure that's where the fairy dust is going. I'm almost positive, but I don't know. It's sold out. I don't know how fast. I looked at about 11:45 and it was gone. And so there may be one at for the general release, but it was gone. I knew it would go fast, but I was on there right and early, like I always am, and I was ready for it. So I'm glad I was able to get that because I think it would be a beautiful painting. So I don't know if anybody else got that or not. It was beautiful. So let's go see. I have neglected the comments again. So hello, Sherilyn. So Sherilyn, not an event. Don't have a Mrs. Butterdee. That's okay. I think you told me you don't do people, Cindy, and that's everyone has their thing. I don't do landscapes. That's just not my genre, but a lot of people love it. And a lot of people love Mrs. Butterdee or faces or characters or Asian themed. Everyone has the thing that they like. So twist and pick. Thank you very much. Not the twist and pick one. It's a threaded tip that is not twist and pick. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you. Pretty glitter. It is from Diamond Pen Pal. They do a great job with their glitter pens. They're gorgeous. So check them out on Etsy. If you're you can just Google or go to Etsy and just type in Diamond Pen Pal or blanks by DPP. They are having a sale this weekend on some of their blanks. So you can choose in the drop down on their Etsy shop. Excuse me, that you can, I don't know why I have no voice today. You can choose their Leopard Leatherworks on their Etsy shop and have it sent to us at no charge. And she will send it to us. And once we receive it, you all know how that works. Hello, Chocolate Diamonds. Welcome in. I didn't see you sneak in there. So, did he do my pens last night? No, Melissa. It was Melissa. So, it's still in line, and we are, working through everybody as quick as we can. There are a lot of, we are working through each order as quick as we can. Some orders have more than others, so we're doing everybody in line. And sometimes Tim thinks, oh, I think I can get to this, and just have some extra time and go live during the week. But sometimes his job does not allow, his day job doesn't allow that. He has late conference calls. So he tries to get other ones done during the week. It just doesn't always pan out. Like this week, he's going away Monday and Tuesday. I'll be back Tuesday. So he will not be with us on the live. So I'll be the one woman show with that. But I have Joe. So Joe and I will, it'll be Joe and I. So I'll probably show Joe how to use the picker as well. And that's an easy teach. I think she can figure it out pretty easy. So we'll make sure that happens, or I can just do it. It's, it's only a small thing. It's not a lot as well, because it's just that prize giveaway and talk about what everybody worked on. So, oh, you did. Marion got the Dakota. Yeah, that was gorgeous, huh, Marion? Real pretty. Dragon. What's a dragon? Oh, you got the dragon one? Is that what you got? Is that what that means? I can't tell what that emoji is. Chocolate. Can't tell. Now I want chocolate. I just want that. But I always wondered how that thing makes diamond painting faster. Yeah, it's kind of, you don't have to worry about the wax or anything like that. You can't multi-place. I do have some multi-placers that I purchased from someone that somebody husband made on a 3D printer. They do work, but I just don't multi-place a lot. So it depends on how big the color blocking is, and I get, okay, this is enough, like a background or something. But sometimes I've noticed that when I multi-place, and I've noticed other people do it too, some people are good and they can lay it down there flat the first time. Me, I end up having to straighten them out. And I find that I can go faster. It must be my cross stitch experience. I cross stitched for 38 years before I found diamond painting. And so I everything is one stitch at a time. And so I'm just kind of used to it. Hard to teach the old dog new tricks, I guess. And this is just kind of what I do. So he does that. And, we are trying to get through all our orders. Beautiful blanks are being sent to us, and we're getting through them one step at a time. So he does them as quickly as he can and as time allows. But, there's just a lot of people want pens. And there's a lot of beautiful blanks. There's a lot of great casters. We are authorized with lots of casters. So if you see a blank, you can ask them to send it to Leopard. If they don't know the address, they'll either reach out to us, but we are with everybody. We with Cocoon, Cocoon blanks, all things handcrafted, unbelievable blanks will send to us, blanks by DPP, Castaway Creations. We are authorized with them. There isn't, most of the main ones we are all authorized with. You can buy them through Etsy and have them sent to us. You can, if you find a shop or a blank that you like and you want to send it to us, let us know, and we will either reach out to them and give them our address, or we can give it to you. And if you've ordered from us before, it shows up on the label anyway. So totally fine. Okay, making sure I'm still on point here. I'm doing the right color. So it's fun. Now this one's pretty. I just haven't gotten a chance to work on it much. I've been busy. Shipping out a lot of orders. And we have 2 boxes. We have the regular orders. If you have blanks 6 or less, you are in the regular blanks, and those are the ones he does on the evening lives. And then he does what is called Premiere, where he just turns on the camera and records. He doesn't talk. He just turns the pen and just gets it done. And you can watch that. And that's if you have 7 or more blanks. Usually he does no more than 8 to 10 at a time. So he'll do it, and he'll record 4 and then do the last 4 or 4 and 5, whatever the case may be. But we like to stick to 8. And if not, I usually will split it up or throw it in another order you might have or something like that. And I usually tell people that as well. And, there's writing pens, and he does that in between during the day as time allows.
we've been working on some things for upcoming retreat shoved in there as well. So we are getting, and that's during the day. And I'm helping with that. But I've learned to do resin, learning to do resin. So we had some trays that we show, which he showed on his live last night. So watch the replay. We have a larger tray with handles and then a deeper tray. And a lot of people are using them for different things, like Rebecca, Crafting Crime Daily, is using hers for her Lego builds, as she can put all her pieces in this tray, and it's bigger than the trinket tray that she has. So she has one of our trinket trays, and it's bigger than that. So she's excited for that. So the square tray that was deeper is $45, and then the tray with the handles is not as deep, but it's like the size of a piece of paper, and it is $80 for that. So, and you can do that. Now, if you send us drills, you can pick any resin item we can make, except the bigger tray. We don't do that anymore. Because that's a little more costly because of the handles. But we'll do a tray, a figurine, a trinket tray with your diamonds or without your diamonds, whichever you prefer. It's just a thank you for doing that. I think Carrie, we got some drills, and one customer is going to do a sitting cat and have the head be drills and the rest be the body be resin. So we're working on that one right now. So that is, here it is. And I don't usually use the Art Dot ones very often. So this is a new experience for me. I usually use little square boxes for mine. Losing my voice. I have no idea why. Probably allergies. They're really thick here in Oklahoma this weekend. We have rain, so it's kind of. But anyway, let's see. Hey, Bella the Beast. I broke my no buy today. What did you get? Was it the Dakota or the, I forget what it's called. The painting is Wonderlust. That was a popular one. Peggy Collins was a popular one. Let's see what's left, folks. Let's check it out. If anyone got anything. Let's see. Oh, interesting. I'm going to show you here on my phone. So this one here is Radiant Faith. I figured with Easter, and a lot of people had asked for Easter to have more like religious looking art. And this looks like a stained glass window in a church. Radiant Faith, that sold out. It's a square, 88 colors with 3 ABs, 2 iridescents, and 3 fairy dust. That is going to be stunning. That one sold out. And, a couple. Oh my gosh. We had the Dakota. This is the Dakota piece I was telling you about. The bird, and there's a cat, and then there's a little bunny right here. And there is, what is that right there? Hold on. There's a little mouse sticking there. Look at him. Isn't he cute? Little mouse. A turtle, a bunny. But look at the face. Oh my gosh. Does not melt your heart. It just makes me tear up just looking at it. I could not get it. And then for all you kitty lovers, I've lost a cat. There's the kitty. There's also a horse. We have a lot of people who are especially here in this area, equestrian, and had horses they've had to put down. So I thought that was gorgeous rendition. A bird flying over saying, it's okay. You got to go. That's kind of what I took from it. And then there's a dog up here. He looks like a golden retriever. Look at him. Oh my gosh. He's like greeting this other dog. It's just, getting goosebumps just talking about it. Beautiful flowers. Dakota, you did a stunning job on this artwork down in our club. You did a great job. That's what Kara said. And I reiterate that as well. So those are words from Kara, and she said it. She just nailed it, and I just can't think of anything better than that. Also, this one with the sky, kind of like a tornado, that was kind of neat, and that sold out. It was called Rainbow Tornado. This would be a great one for Pride Month coming up, so I'm sure a lot of people grab that one. It's a round with 64 colors, 1 AB, and 5 fairy dust. That's going to be beautiful. That is really going to be beautiful. Gorgeous. That's sold out. And then the balloons, which has some rainbow hot air balloons, that sold out as well. It was a square with 85 colors, 4 ABs, and 3 fairy dust. So I don't know what did everybody get. And then I think that was the last of what sold out. Yes, that was the end of the selling out. And then there were hello back. I got this one. This has hot air balloons in it as well, and has the planets. And I have another piece by her as well. So she has like a shirt on, and she has some ocean. So there's a little bit of ocean in there. I just love how she takes different elements and puts it all together. There's one that's like all about travel, and it's got like a plane and all different types of things going up her head. I forget the name of it, but I have all her. Let me see if I can pull her up. The name of the artist is Bear Bricha, and she is actually out of Malaysia and teaches art. It's this one here. This is the one I have. This one. That's what I have. It's got like space planets, and her shirt's like water, and there's a plane going through the sky. It was just kind of really neat. She has some really neat stuff. And then there was Mooncatcher. That was very popular. It sold out. And then there's this one, which was Corals, which I don't remember this one. I must not have been paying attention. That's pretty. So there's a lot. There's a lot that sold out today. So hopefully you grab. So what did you get? What did everybody get? I know Mary got the Dakota. I got the Deborah Malcolm. Okay, let's just see. Which one is that one? Let's go back and show which one that is. Is that this one? Nope, that's Teresa McManus did the cross. And then the Color Out of Place did that one. Trying to determine which one. It might have been the hot air balloons, maybe. Nope, that's Donna Gelsinger. Was it this one? Which one was it, Bella? I'm not. Ones I'm clicking aren't it. Tell me which one it is. What did it have in it? I also bought Panda Bear and can't remember the artist. Okay. We'll look that up later. Been on 20 minutes with a customer. Did I miss anything? We were chit-chatting about the paintings that sold out today, if anyone got any paintings, and diamond painting. I've been using the diamond painting pen. I'm going to switch. I'm using the mini pen today. I like it. I really do. This has the interceptor on the end, and then the bee stinger, which is what we always put at the end to make it easy for the hose to go into. So it's neat. And tonight, Tim will be live. He is doing Joe, back in, I think it was end of January, early February. We had Blanks by DPP on. They wanted to drop in our group. And so we introduced her and kicked it off on a Wednesday live. And these are some of the Joe's blank that Tim showed last night, and cutting it up into two wine stoppers, and then a palm placer that she's going to have has a e-painter pen. So that will be very interesting to see. And after we're done with that, I'll test it out. Maybe on the live, I'll come in here and test it out so you can see how it works. So I know he's doing that tonight.
So that is coming up. So we're getting there. But what paintings did everybody get? Denise is what we mostly talked about. Tim was going to do them tonight. I'll have to get with him and see. I don't know. I'll check with him. He might be. I don't know. He just grabs and goes if he made arrangements with you or something. I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know. You'll have to message in the group to the email, Melissa, and ask him. I'm not sure what that is, or which ones he's doing. I just know he goes in the box in order. And that's what I was saying earlier. Sometimes he thinks something might work, and sometimes it doesn't always work out that way because we do them in each order. So he may have thought he would get to it, so I'll have to check with him and have him message you an email. I wanted the hot air balloon. That one is a beautiful, yeah. Yeah, that one went fast too. The mortal and the divine, and saying goodbye on my wish list. Yeah, there's a lot. And you can always go and say, notify me, and heart it and add it to your wish list. Because once they restock it, they will send you a message. And just always have your notifications on if you have it on your phone. And if you do, when that restocks, it will give you a notification. And then you click on that notification and it will take you right to the painting. And sometimes you may say, I don't know. I think I'm going to wait for something else. So it just depends on what you want to do. I was busy. I love the hot air balloons. I know. I thought of you, Audrey. Audrey's from New Mexico, and she wanted the hot air balloons. But there is that one that I showed. It had little hot air balloons in it. But I don't know if that's your jam as well. So Chocolate didn't get anything. And Lisa got, hi Lisa, welcome in. I got the mortal and the divine, which I think is that cross, and put saying goodbye on my wish list. Yeah, that one I knew it would go quickly. I was like, oh, I'm waiting. A Stream of Beauty from Deborah Malcolm and Panda Bears by Raphael Trujillo. Very nice. I love pandas. I love them. I just think they're just so funny. If I ever go to China, I want to go to a zoo that has pandas because I love pandas. I've always loved panda bears. That's my favorite bear, as well as a polar bear. I just like animals. And Tim will say, I never knew that. I didn't know you liked that. So I'm like, yeah, that's the deal. Melissa got Wanderlust and A Stream of Beauty. Dakota one is beautiful, but too sad. It is. As you told me, I was getting choked up just talking about it and showing the animals and about what it meant. And it just gets me. There are some, I love Dakota's art. I have some of her pieces. I haven't done them. But I started Pegasus because I love mythological stuff, and they're fun to work on. They're just very well rendered. That one just hit me. There'll be other ones like underwater stuff, and a horse, and no one does horses like Dakota, and they're beautiful. But something about that, and I remember that being her painting that, so maybe that was one why I got that. Gwen, hi Gwen, welcome in. Glad you found us. This is the first time seeing you here, so if this is your first time, welcome to Leopard Leatherworks. I got the Peggy Collins. That was gorgeous. That was beautiful. Hi, Jackie B. She got the Dakota and one that I've been eyeing that was on sale, the Elephant and the Dream. Oh, I have to look at that. That sounds interesting. I love elephants too. And you're going to say, Carrie, you love everything. I do. I'm an animal person, and I like kind of Asian themed items. Like I had Sakura Festival by Yume, and there is a Yume year-long event by a member of our group. Life with Natty is what she's on YouTube, but she's Nathalia, I think is her first name, on Facebook, and she's a sponsor of the tray I showed you with the little Gilby girl and the two little leopards. she is hosting that event, which I am sponsoring. So we're sort of cross sponsoring. Um, do you think that's one you will tackle? Uh, which one? The Dakota? Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. I mean, I might even jump in and do that one too. It's pretty. I think a lot of people will be working on it, and I don't think there was a delay. Last week there was a delay. Oh, sorry, talking to Melissa. Okay, just put the person first name just so I know if you're talking to me or not. So, but yeah, yeah, saying goodbye, the Rainbow Bridge. She was just painting that in the Dakota group, the Dakotathon group, in between the year. And she asked people, what is your, what pets have you had? Animals should I include? And people were talking to that. So that's why that one seems a little special um, to me. And there is an Ivy Dollamore event with Michaela Renee and Diamond's our girl's best friend, Courtney, over there. She just hit 3,000 subscribers. Check out her channel. Check out Michaela Renee's channel. They're very entertaining and fun to listen to. And then there's also Messy Girl Crafts. Ashley, she's a hoot. And Denise introduced me to her, and I'm a member of her group because she's just fun to talk to. And I'm one of her YouTube members, and I really enjoy her lives and her videos. So check those three ladies out, and they're doing an Ivy Dollamore event in May. So oh, no worry, Bella. I just didn't know if I'm kind of confused, but that's okay. No, I picked one I did because they are smaller and round. I avoid really large ones right now. I have too many. Yes, I know what that is. It's like, ooh, I don't know. At Christmas time, they came out. I'm Disney all the way. I can't resist the Disney usually. And it was Elsa, and it said 70. It was like 3 feet or 4 feet tall. And I'm thinking, that's not that bad. And then I saw it unboxed after I got it. And it was like, oh, that's big. Did they really need all that snow and ice and mountains and stuff? Couldn't they cut it down? But that might be how the artwork was with Disney, and Disney specifically told them they needed to include all that. That might be why it's big. So yeah. Oh, good, Audrey. You should join her membership if you can. She's a hoot. I watch her all the time, and I never miss her videos. Yes, I love her energy too. That's what turned me on to her. Denise says, "Do you watch Missy Girl Crafts? She's got some Legos in the background, and you and Kevin might like to watch." So I'm like, okay. And I tuned in and I messaged Denise, "Is she not a hoot?" And so I love her. And so she got a artsy girl, and she said, "I have a lot going on. I might try and work on it. I don't know if I'll be in the group, but I will do want to kind of support." And everybody has things going on and do things in their life. Can't always pertain. Things come up that you don't expect, and can't always finish everything. That's why we made this so low key. Just work on your painting. That's it. And you finish it, you finish. If you don't, you don't. And so yes. And so big ones are big. There's a lot of people that love big canvases, and that's all they do. And doing a little one, it's, oh, look, it's so little, 17 by 24. That's like a normal size for me. I like those because I can take it where I go. If I travel with him on one of his trips, if it's someplace that's kind of fun, I may tag along, and I'll just pay for the airfare. We'll just pay for the airfare, but the hotel's covered. We did that in December when I went to Vegas with him, but it was too cold, and he had the car, and there wasn't anything really nearby the hotel where we were. So I ended up just watching, because at Marriott, if you're at a Marriott, you can log into your YouTube and or your Netflix and watch your own stuff, and then you just wipe out your name when you check out. And so I sat there and watched YouTube videos all day and diamond painted and did a whole bunch of Christmas little decoration mini dazzles as well. So those are kind of neat. Okay, we talked about it last weekend. It's fine. I was planning on watching. If it's my turn, if it's not, I'll go. Oh, don't worry, Melissa. We will tell you for sure. I will message you in Facebook and let you know. So I'll be sure if it's you're free before and let you know. I always let people know. Like as soon as I go and see whose order is up, I go message them if they have Facebook, or if not, I email and I let you know. Hey, he's live. If you can make it, great. If you can't, you can watch the replay. But I will be sure and make a note that a few before you that I know he'll make that night. I always let people know because some people want to watch and some people want to, and some people can't at that time. So, but I know he arranged something. I know he arranged something with you. I just don't know what day that was. I know he said he was going to set something up so you could be on there. And he loves your kids and he loves talking to them. They're so fun. They are fun. I know they want to watch too because they think it's really fun. And it is fun to watch it go from a block like this, a block like this, to something beautiful like this. It's just really neat. This is a more thinner one. I was thinner in December, and then I used a pen um, that was thicker, and I got used to it, and now I need thicker now. But I will use the thinner ones as well. So, and then this one is a pen for our Center of the Leap group. We have a membership level. It's our highest level. It's called Center of the Leap because a group of leopards is called a leap. And that's why it's called Center of the Leap, because it's the main group, the highest level. And it's $99.99, I think. And you get 10% off everything you purchase from our website or from us that's not this de-stash or clearance. And you save if you buy a lot. If you buy a couple of pens a month, you save. And so they get to design a pen. This was for, I want to say it was December or January. I know he did one for, this was a winter one, and it was all blues and Elsa looking stuff. And they designed the blank. Then all the members of that group, they picked the colors, and we're thinking blue. So then we pull out what we have and we show, and they pick and they design it. And then they get to watch the turning. As a group, we pick the turning, like the middle, and then we just do their measurement and what ends they want. And so it's kind of fun. So that's something you might want to consider. It's a fun bunch. There's four of us and four ladies in there now. And then when we make a blank, there's five, and I usually get an extra so I can show people. But we will never make this again. We made one tray of it for the members of that group, and then we don't even write down what we did. We don't do anything. It's gone forever. So if you like having exclusive stuff, that is a fun thing to do, be in. I'm working on Dimensions while I watch today. It's one of the octopus ones. Is that a Dakota with the octopus coming up out of the water? If I did a pen similar to that last year. Hey, Annette, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome in. Yeah, it's going to be here a short time, but we're all just enjoying chatting and Easter weekend, and everyone with younger kids have or maybe you give it to your, significant other an Easter basket. I didn't do anything. I don't need any more chocolate, but we'll probably make brownies or something special or do something like that. Kevin is my youngest, and you've seen him in his Lego lives, and he's older and he's here in our house, but I don't have any young kids, so we usually don't do the Easter basket. But a friend of mine made these little egg out of kind of similar to this box material, and she made eggs and she cut and could embellish names. I got that like 4 years ago, I think, and I made one for each of my grandkids, and they all use them every year because they're reusable. Their names don't change. It had no age. It just, you tie it on their Easter basket and it has their name on it, and it's just super cute. So they do that every year and send me pictures of their baskets. So it's fun.
because I can't be near my grandkids for Easter. I could have gone down there this weekend, but we are busy here. So I'm sneaking away next weekend. And next weekend, Tim is going to be live on Facebook. He is doing a things you can do with a lathe. And there's a couple of other gentlemen who are doing different things with a lathe. But Tim is turning pens and diamond painting pens. So they've been telling people that have that. So he will be bringing some of the pens he's turned and show a diamond painting pen and how that works. So it's like, oh gosh, I forgot that was this weekend. So there's always something. So, but I do want to see Audrey again. I haven't seen her in a couple of years since we moved up here, and go see Richard. I think you all would think that was really fun, especially if you're a Richard Lorenz Be the Bird fan. That will be kind of fun as well, and get some prints and meet him. They're really fun, and just hearing some of their. If you're a Richard Lorenz fan, Fabiola, it was that was named after her grandmother. His name was Fabiola, and Rick, as he goes by, says, "Who would name their child Fabiola?" Funny thing, we were in Progresso in January. We usually go away and go on we don't go away for Christmas. We go after. It's less expensive to travel in January because everyone spent their money. And so we were on a mini cruise to Progresso at Galveston, Texas. And we did it. We don't usually do excursions, but we did. Oh, wow, you're fast, Caden. How do you diamond paint? You're just a speedy guy. I need to know how you do that. And so we went on a tour and went to this I guess like a mansion on the beach kind of thing. And you get to spend time there, and somebody owns it and they just kind of lease it out, and you can sit in the living area if you don't want to be out in the sun, and there's a bathroom and a kitchen area, and they make all food fresh, like fresh salsa from plants that are grown on their property, and it's kind of neat. And we got the story of flamingos, which flamingos, they're normally white. They're born white, and they usually are white. If you see a flamingo that's a lighter color, they don't eat enough of this one type of shellfish, like a shrimp, that when they eat it, it makes their feathers pink. So these flamingos were a pink that I had never seen, and it was gorgeous. But not to digress, the tour guide name was Fabiola, and Tim and I just chuckled and thought, 19 days, oh my goodness. And thought, that's kind of crazy. So we have to tell her about Fabiola. So we did, and congratulations, Caden. So we did. We told her the story, and we had internet out there, and we showed her the picture of Fabiola. She goes, "It's the flamingo," because we saw flamingos on this property, and it's named after me. And she was just so honored that somebody had named the flamingo Fabiola. And so it was kind of neat. And then Purnell, who Tim likes, that's an old boyfriend of Tina Louise, not to be confused with the Gilligan's Island actress, but that's her name. And it was an old boyfriend. And that's why that bird is kind of wild. And so it's kind of fun to see how he interprets the birds and that. So it is fun. Super fun. So anyway, I've been here an hour and 20 minutes. So I hope you guys have fun. It looks like Caden finishes painting while watching me and just chit-chatting. I just want to chat with some of you and say, hey, we got 15 people here. And I appreciate you spending time away from your day and joining us here today. Tim will be live tonight on our channel working on some orders and pens and things. So have any questions about about things, you can ask us. We did make a post about, hey, we're working through it one day at a time, and we're getting to them as quickly as we can. We are
we have the event going on. We're just very popular right now. So we are blessed and thankful for all of you for supporting our channel, for being here and coming and supporting us on evening lives and sending your blanks to us to turn. Um, I know a lot of people get one and then they really love it. And we go with, functional, very simple, but beautiful as well. And we do a turn that will accent the beauty of the blank. And that's why it's kind of fun to be there, because you could talk to Tim and say, well, I really like that one you did one time. And he's come up with things because something said something to him. It's called the nugget now. And it's sort of like this, and then it's indented and has like an egg or an oval in the middle and then goes that way. And it was perfect for Easter. Thank you. Excited to watch him live. Yes, Yannette, please join us. It is really fun. I pop in there every now and again, and we cause some funness. And it's even fun with the LEAP. We did, instead of a pen this month, we made a trays for them, custom trays. And that was fun to choose the colors. And it's, we not bicker, but we sort of go off each other and like, this is my department. This is not you. Go away. So it's fun. And we've been married 42 years this year. So, we obviously like each other at this point. And so it's fun. So, and we just love our leopard family and love that you all have supporting us, and share it with your friends. Thank you for all that have participated in the Be a Little Artsy with Mrs. Butter D. I just love her art, and I just think that everybody else loves her because she sells out. So there's got to be some people, and nobody's really done an event for her, and I wanted to celebrate her. And so I just wanted 200 people to join the Facebook group. We have 300. I will tell you exactly. We had another person join this morning. So don't be hesitant, and share it and tell people, don't be hesitant to not join, because you can be there anytime. We have 389 members, and they'll be a little artsy. So there's somebody that loves that and does that. Let's see. Ashley from TT After Dark at 6 p.m. Central Time in her shop, and her shop is TTT After Dark. She's going to have some beautiful cover minders for Be a Little Artsy. Is that, I probably should have showed it on my computer. I'm such a dork. And then this little artist palette. Look at that. Is that not cute? And then she has like a square or a heart, whichever you'd like. And that will be in her shop at 6 p.m. Central Time. So that's about the time that Tim goes live. So pop over there fast, because her stuff flies. Find that page, but I don't have a canvas from Mrs. Butterdy. There's two there, chocolate. Makeup routine, which is the one I'm working on, which is a girl putting on her makeup. And then, what did I say the other one was? See, I'm getting old in my old age. I can't remember now. I'm here for the food. So those two are available. If you want to purchase them, they'll probably ship them out pretty quickly, and there's still plenty of time if you want to. So, but thank you for being in the group anyway, Chocolate. We love having you. So we just love everybody there, just to see it's fun to see all the updates and all the paintings and the ones people are working on. Like Melissa, I don't know if she's still here, but she was working on Halloween Bedroom. And a lot of people were working on that. Last week we had 5 people that worked on that painting. And I'm like, it's just neat to see the different paintings. One person was working on Cursed, which is one of the witches with a pumpkin head. It's just a lot of people working on Halloween. A lot of people are doing Artist Bedroom, Artist Shop. I'm here for the food because that restocked. Hades and Persephone because that restocked. So it's just fun. So yes, and I was telling you, you're working on Halloween Bedroom, which I love that one. That was in a mystery box in October last year. And I'm like, dang it, I didn't get it. And so I went
I went search. Yes, she is sassy. Did you see when she crossed her legs in those big platform shoes? I used to have shoes like that in high school, and so I love it. And I love the colors and all that. So who knows? I might have to make a pen for that someday. But I was going to do that one too. I had like 3 or 4 I was going to do, and I ended up starting with this one because I like the pen, and I just thought it was round and it'd be fun. I didn't get very far, as you can see. I haven't made it into the craft room. We've been so busy in the shop, um, doing working the orders and doing that because weekends is the only time that Tim has had lately. His day work has been busy, so he barely makes the live on Thursday. And last Thursday he was late, and I had wasn't feeling very well from my procedure, so I'm just like I felt very tired. So you know, stuff happens. And I thought it was Wednesday. I really did. I thought it was Wednesday all day. All day I thought it was Wednesday. And I made a chiropractic appointment because I said I could go to that. Um, and I thought I had Thursday and then there's Friday. And I thought it was, and Kevin, my son, came in. Are you going live? And what are you talking about? I'm going live tonight. Yes, it's Thursday. I'm like, no, it's not. It's Wednesday. It's Thursday. I'm like, oh, I had not even set up. I'm not ready. I don't have blanks. I'm not ready for Thursday. So we just kind of passed on it since we were there Monday. But we will be here Thursday. I was going to go down to my daughter-in-law's house Thursday, but I might have to make it Friday. So I have to get in touch with her and come Friday and then maybe leave Monday. And then we're off to see the wizard in Michigan to the Mingle in the Mitten retreat. So hopefully our internet is good there that we can kind of ping in and show you the area and what that's like. Marion, if she's still here, she's going to be there. And then I think on the email DC, I'm still waiting on Mrs. Butterby Caves. I bought 3, but because I bought one of the Easter canvases, it's here at Customs. Oh, you're over international. I would write to support, Yannette, and ask them. I mean, they have no problem. If you have the order numbers, put the order number in the subject and tell them your situation and ask them. There's no harm in that. Sometimes they say, well, do you want a refund? No, I just want to know the status. I had that happen with, I think it was the Valentine mini dazzles. It showed it was being shipped, and I got 2 other orders prior, and I'm like, when is this coming? Well, it's kind of held up, and it didn't get to our warehouse in time, and it's just now getting there. It'll probably go out in a week, and it was way past Valentine's Day. I'm like, well, I don't have it for Valentine's Day. That's over. Do you want a refund? No, I want my stuff. And so they're very accommodating. They want to make you happy. So tell them. I would write them. It's support@diamondartclub.com. It's at the bottom of their website. And I could tell you, I write to them quite frequently just to ask them a question, or I was missing drills in an Amazon kit. And I just wrote to them and said, hey, I don't have them. Here's a picture of my canvas. I need them. And they sent them right out to me. So let me tell you what that is. It's one of my popular ones. Support@diamondartclub.com. Let me put that in there, and that's for anyone that has any issues with anything. Write to support. A lot of the creators tell you that, and it is. Let's get my keyboard on. Word. Here you go. That is the link for writing to them. Just go support@diamondartclub.com, and then you just put in a subject like the order numbers and just ask them. And can you give me a status and update when you think it has been shipped? What's the status? I haven't gotten any communication on that. And that's happened to me where I've ordered stuff and I'm not getting anything. It should have gone by now, and they will tell you. And sometimes it gets lost in the
everything going on. So ask them. They'll just tell you what's going on. You're welcome, Annette. Where are you located at? I'm just curious. Is it late there? Is it early? We have a participant that won last week, Kathleen, and she is in Indonesia. So she paid for the shipping to get her prize because she goes, oh, that will help on some of the charges. So she paid for the shipping, sent it to her because I said I can give you a gift card of some sort, and I didn't even offer that, but I was thinking that. And if it's too difficult, and if it's too expensive, she was, oh no, I love it, I love it. So I just have it all ready to go, drop it off on Monday. Fort Worth is Texas. No, I'm in the States. Oh, you're in the States. Oh, I would definitely ask them. You're in Fort Worth, Texas? Their warehouse is in Fort Worth, Texas. So you should definitely have it by super fast because I'm in Oklahoma City and that's really close to Dallas, Texas area. So, I mean, 3 hours away and I get mine fairly quickly. So I would ask them, depending when you ordered them. Usually, if I order on a Saturday, like for new releases, depending, usually Monday or Saturday, they have a sticker on it and it's here by Tuesday or Wednesday. So you should definitely be somewhere in that range. So definitely include the order number and ask them the status of your order. Like, where is it? As I ordered it, I paid for it. What's the status? And just be very nonchalant. Oh, I'm just curious. I really love my paintings. And tell them you're doing an event for it and you want to be able to participate. And sometimes that helps. And if you're not sure about the answer, then is there someone else I could ask that you could ask? And they'll have someone else higher up do that. I think they were holding off that new. Oh, that's why. Yes. If you order an item that's held up in customs or held up, they will not ship the rest of your order. But maybe if you tell them that you really want the order, with the other items, they may do something for you. I'm not sure. I know they will do something, but that is probably why it's not coming because you ordered one that was stuck in customs. I have a kit I ordered, but I only ordered the one, and it's not being shipped from the 18th to the 25th. So I'm sure that was yours as well. It's the 18th to the 25th, somewhere around there. Those bunny ones. I know they sold out, but there's that. So, I mean, that's because if it's not held up in customs, usually they print everything if you order on Saturday or whenever you order it really quickly. Like I bought the canvases I bought today have already have a label on it and they're already has a tracking number and is all ready to go to me. And so it's got a tracking number and all this information and it will be there. So it'll probably be here Tuesday or something like that, Tuesday or Wednesday. So it's already on its way if it's in stock. So just ask them, when do you think it's going to be released? Sometimes I have a date and they can tell you. But even in May, it's plenty of time to work on the canvas as well. Okie doke. Well, that is it. And we're going to go on. I'm going to check on Tim and see how he's doing and how I can help and get ready for the live tonight. And any questions, just leopardlw.com. Ask any questions there. We're working through our orders as quickly as we can. We want everyone to have their pens. As soon as they're done, they're buffed and gets to me for shipping, and I ship them out as fast as I can. So I do not hold on to them till, oh, let me wait for a bunch. No, I don't do that. As I get them, I pack them, and you will get a notice from your Shopify that a label's been made and it's on its way, and you can track it. And any difficulties, there was some storms in Tennessee and the Carolinas, and somehow one of a customer's order didn't get scanned somewhere. They're not perfect, the USPS or UPS. So definitely if something seems amiss, and this is what you see, let me know, because that's what I did for this customer. I put in It's been 7 days. It should be there by now. And she goes, you're right. It should be. Oh, it's not been scanned since your post office. Let's put in a special request. And we did. And within a day, it was to the person. It was just got stuck in the craw. I've had it happen twice in 2.5 years. So, but I can reach out on my end as the shipper. So just let us know. Or any questions you might have. Hey, will this blank work for this? Is this blank thick enough for this? So always, that's why we do on our lives, and anyone that's been here a while knows, I show blanks. I go like this, and I go like this, and I show you this, and I show you the back side. I show you everything so you can see a thickness. So if you see a blank, will that fit me? And I'll tell you, that's too thin. You won't get a really good, end, especially if you like the baseball bat. So we are very honest and truthful here. We tell you, right up front, hey, this is what you'll get. Are you okay with that? And Tim will do his best, and he explains that on the live when he does it. So when he's turning, so I will message every single person. I'll send to Facebook. Your things are being done. You are 1 hour in, and then you know where to go find your turning through the replay. So everything's recorded as much as possible. So that's it. Everyone have a great, amazing day. We will see you tonight. We will be live 6 p.m. Central, Leopard Leatherworks, and who knows what the King Leopard has up his sleeve, but I know he's turning and working on some things. So it's okay, Joe. We're kind of heading out, but that's fine. No worries. You're welcome, Yannette. Glad to help. If you're in Fort Worth, I come to Texas every once in a while with Tim. I met Joe for lunch, and we would love to have more people. So anyone in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, depending on where we go, it's usually like Plano, Coppell area is usually where we're at. It could be anywhere. Just let us know. If we're coming through, we'd love to meet any of you. So let us know. And if we go somewhere, we tell you we're going here. If anybody's there, we'd love to meet. We would love to meet you too. So have a great rest of your Saturday. Happy Easter. If I don't see you on the live, and we'll see you and see you all tonight for all the fun and games. And thank you so much. And you have a great, amazing, magical day.